Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Two for One Special Podcast. My name is Randall, and with me, as always, my boy LJ and the OG dad himself. Man, y'all go ahead and talk to the listeners, man.
What's up? What's up?
What's good?
All right, everybody. Now, welcome back. Now, on today's episode, we were supposed to talk about the PlayStation Showcase. But some important sports stuff came up over the past 2 weeks, so we got to talk about it. So I'm gonna kick it off with the first thing, and that since this particular subject is over on your end, talk to me, LJ. What's going on with Bronny? What's going on with Bronny and Clay Thompson? What's going on with both of them?
Okay, Bronny's the 55th player drafted. I am not. I have negative expectation of him. If he had preseason games where he didn't score, they get like three, and he's a second round pick in the NBA. Second outside of Draymond Green, what are some like really good second round picks? Like you have to find diamonds in the rough. I think Tony Parker was one, I believe. Or was that Manu? I think it was Manu.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been both of them. But like second round picks usually don't make it. Hell, like second half of the first round picks are hardly good.
All
You
right.
know, NBA's a crapshoot, and sometimes you don't get good until like your third or fourth year. So like, I'm not worried about Bronny at all. Um, he gonna play in the G League. He probably gonna light it up in the G League because I believe he's like on the cusp of being a good NBA player, but he's better than G League players. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
So that's my opinion.
And what about Clay Thompson? We're going with the boy Clay.
I mean, there's a couple times they even passed him the ball when he was wide open, like in the pre. It is preseason, so we'll see when he gets further along in the season how Clay do. I hope Clay does well, but like it's not looking good.
I got you. LJ, what's your take on it? From I said, I'm gonna say something else. For Bronny and Clay Thompson.
Um, I I started the Bronny. I saw the Bronny game, but I didn't see the Clay Thompson games. So I know what's going on with Clay Thompson. I guess it's they probably not passing the ball. There's either two reasons they're not passing the ball. They either don't want nobody to know that he can get back to shooting, or he still can't shoot.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Last night he went 0 for 9 and had 0 points.
Okay, so he still can't shoot. So that's the answer to that one. Uh, because even in the preseason game, he should at least made 1 point. But that's besides the point. So yeah, so Clay Thompson still can't shoot, and then for the Bronny, I'm kind of with Dad on it. But all people care about is that his name is LeBron James Jr.
Right.
So they are expecting LeBron s play, and that's not what they're going to get with him. Will they ever get that with him? Probably not. But that's what everybody is expecting from him, even in his first year, because his daddy came in there his first year and started dominating. So that's what they expect from him. That is not what you're going to get from him. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if he actually does become an all-star or superstar or just a good, well-rounded player.
I got you. I'm with both of y'all. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna see how many hours. I say hours. How many minutes he gonna get during the regular season? He probably ain't gonna get.
None.
Yeah, I finna say he probably ain't gonna get none. If he do, or if they do put him in the G League, I do want to see how he do there. If he do good in the G League, then I'll be like, yeah, stay there for another year, and then your year three, then come to the NBA and go from there. And if he
But
still go,
they got to sell the tickets of LeBron James and Bronny playing together. Y'all go,
that's the thing
y'all
though.
got
Are
get
y'all? So are you
He
what?
he can be a two-way player though. There's a lot of two-way contracts out there to where they play G League, they go and sometimes the same day they have an NBA game.
Yeah.
So like so there are a lot of two-way players out there. So
But I kind of agree with LJ just because it's the Lakers and they gonna want money on top of the Clippers get a new basketball stadium. So I'm pretty sure the Lakers are gonna pull some move to where, hey, instead of going to the Clippers new arena and looking at their basketball team, come look at the first ever father son duo that you may not see ever again, and they may start them. So we just gotta wait. But I'm if I was Bronny, I go to the G League, see how he does there. If he averaged more than 10, 15 points a game, stay there for another year, and progress. But year two, play like 1 or 2 games, then go to be a back or be a bench warmer, not bench warmer. Start off the bench for the Lakers some games. And if you do good that way, year three, make him go full time for the Lakers and go for there. Now, if year three and year four he's still averaging no more than 5 points, then yes, something going on. Then y'all just gotta go to the drawing board after that. But I do believe he should go to the G League, do pretty much his entire first year at the G League, see how he does. Year two, do mixing up.
2 years.
2 years? You think 2 years?
2 years. 2 years in the G League, I think.
You right. Cause he do. I don't. He just. I think either that heart attack, that heart surgery scared him, or he just scared in general. Cause he don't look like he don't look confident on the court. He look like he's a lost child that somebody pick him off the street, be like, hey, put this uniform on and play basketball.
I mean, he is 18, maybe 19 years
I
old.
think he's 19.
Right, he's 19
19,
years
yeah.
old. Years old on a basketball court with grown men.
You right?
So I mean, that's to be expected, I guess. To me, I don't know. I'm not really looking for too much from him.
All right.
So I don't know.
But
So
but money wise, cause he getting a mil. He getting 4 mil actually, ain't he? I think he getting more than 4 mil.
did he really get more than 4 mil?
I think he getting like 4 point something.
Oh wow.
I think so. But either way to go, you gotta look at the contract though. If his contract is more than 4 mil, if he averaging no more than if he only like at 10 games, he only averaging 1.5 out of them 10 games. Yeah, that whatever 4 point whatever $1 million contract he got. Yeah, but
That's where LeBron pay cuts are coming from.
he took a
They're
pay
going
cut.
to.
Oh, you
He
don't know.
didn't, he didn't get the full contract that he wanted, but then after like everything was said and done, when they didn't get the free agents they wanted, he got more money added to his contract.
I got you.
They never get the free agents they want.
We'll see.
No, and they have big dreams, but
We'll see.
but
But like I
nothing
said,
comes out of it.
the first 15 games, if he not start, but if he do play the first 15 games, and he only averaging like 1.5 a game out of the first 15 games, then yeah, he need to go to the G League. Because
Agreed.
if you paying somebody $4 million, I expect him to get at least minimum 15 points a game. If I'm paying him 4 million,
No.
how many?
The league minimum for a minimum veteran player is 2.5.
Yeah.
Points a game?
No, that's
No, $1 million.
Oh, million. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And so a veteran player who maybe not didn't get in a game, he might get in a game every 10 games or however many games to get in, or only playing like barely 5 minutes a game. They not scoring no points or doing anything. They just giving the starters a rest.
Oh yeah.
And still making
we
2.5
gotta
million.
put that in consideration. How many minutes he get? But yeah, let's put it like this. His contract 4.8. I'm just say that. His contract 4.8 out of 15 games. Each game he averaging between 15 and 20 minutes. But his combined total points for 15 minutes is 1.5. So what y'all gonna do in that situation? You paying him $4.8 million. You give him at least 10 or 15 minutes a game, and
I
for
don't
his,
think they're gonna give him no 10, 15.
oh no, I know. I'm just throwing it out there. I know for a fact
He's getting.
he probably
He's
gonna get
playing
like,
garbage time right now.
yeah, he probably gonna get like maybe 3 or 5, maybe even less than that.
He's playing the last 5 minutes
Yeah.
of a blowout game. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, do y'all think that's a waste of 4.4 Whatever his
No,
contract was, do you think
because
that's right?
No, because he's not making more than what a player has picked it where he was picked at anyway. He's not making more than what he's supposed to. So it's like it is what it is.
also the other
NBA
reason they
people
got
get money.
Yeah, yeah.
the other reason they got him is to make LeBron James happy. So
We all know that.
right.
LeBron, I feel like LeBron run. He legit. He ain't even hide it. He ran that off season. He got the head coach and he got his son. So he ain't hiding it no more. That he basically controlling the Lakers.
I don't think he hasn't hid it since he got David Black fired. In my opinion,
Let's be honest. He need to be fired.
I mean that's true, but I'm just saying that was the first time I realized LeBron James was running a NBA team.
Mm-hmm.
He got David Black fired.
But at the end of the day, we just gotta wait and see because we got about I want to say 2 weeks before the season starts. Maybe less than that. Week and a half.
Yeah,
Something
something
like
like that.
So we just gotta wait.
And
see.
Paul George is already hurt.
Again.
I don't see. They were talking about that. They were like, why the heck are y'all even putting starters out there?
He has a bone bruise. They thought he hyperextended his knee at first,
Yeah.
but it's a bone bruise. So he'll be evaluated next week, reevaluated. But
The sad thing is they made a meme out of it. That's the crazy part. But how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about the starters playing right now? Y'all do you think
I mean,
they should wait?
you gotta get some run. You can't go out there cold. That's why people get hurt when they get out cold. But
Yeah.
you know, because NBA, like as much as people don't think it is like it is hyper competitive and like hyper stress in the body because you're like you have to be in a certain zone the whole time while you're playing. So like you gotta get some warm up, gotta get some reps in there. It's like all the injuries in the NFL right now. You know, it's like they only played all the stars. You should maybe play one preseason game, and all the other ones is like they're just watching other people go out there. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta wait and see. But I'm pretty sure if it depends on if he do play full season off the bench, and he do start majority of the games, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna average more than 5 points. He probably gonna get less than that, but he may get lucky on certain nights. So I don't think he probably gonna average more than 5 points out of the season if he do stay on the bench and sometime come off. But we just gotta wait and see in a couple weeks. Now, football. Dad, go ahead and kick it off. What you want to talk about with football, Dad? You want to talk about the Washington Commanders going crazy, or you got some stuff you want to talk about?
We're not going crazy. Let's let's chill. Okay, we just lost to the Ravens, so
But as a rookie QB, he ain't doing too bad.
let me tell you something, man.
You don't want to curse.
It's not just that. I don't know how to react to these situations. I am
And I don't want to cut you
lifelong
off. I want to cut
Commanders
you off,
fan.
Dad. He throwing dots though, deep ball dots.
He is 100%. I don't know how to react to this because I'm in a love-hate relationship with the Washington Commanders.
No.
I root for them every year, but they break my heart all the time. And now that we're good, I don't know how to act. Like I don't know how to react. Like when we were playing against the Browns and we went up so much that we started benching players. I was like, when do we do this? What is going on?
Right.
Like I'm not used to this, and it's gonna take me a while to get used to it. But like I'm just doing everything not to risk it because I've been burned before by RG3, and when I thought we were gonna be great and we were gonna be good for a long time, and then he got hurt this rookie year. It was never the same after that. Like that I've been burned by that before, and we drafted quarterback after quarterback, placed so many quarterbacks. We went from Alex Smith to Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. But like we were everywhere in between, you know, and we just never got it right. And like I think we finally got it right now, and just it's crazy. It's great. I'll tell you who is happy: Terry McLaurin. He is getting all the dots thrown to him perfectly too. and I love it. Like I literally, like I am waking up the neighborhood every time we score because I'm like excited because I haven't been this excited for Washington football in so long. Like seriously.
I got you. Ezra, what's your take on it?
On the,
Washington Commanders.
I don't have too much to say about the Washington Commanders. They do look good, and Jaden Daniels do look like rookie of the year. But I want to go back to Chicago
I,
because we talked about no, wait,
I'm
because we
so.
talked about Chicago and talked about how West McCall was looking like a bust. But then something then flipped. I guess he understands something more. I don't know what it is, but you looking a lot better than what he was at the beginning of the season. You can call that just him being a rookie. Maybe he's learning their system a bit better, more. They kind of protect him a little bit more, kind of not that much, not for real. But that he looked better than what he was at the beginning of the season, and I think rookie QBs in general, the ones that started, have been doing really well this season.
So can I counteract what you're saying? And it's like I love Caleb Williams. Don't get me wrong. He went to USC. Like I love Caleb Williams. My only thing is that the last 4 wins, the 4 wins they got now, are teams with combined 4 wins. So like they're not playing really good teams. But I do see that the switch that was flipped. I do see that to where he's not trying to like run around and try to throw that bomb that kept getting picked off. I told you he got to stop doing that because it's not college anymore. He got to stop doing that. And he has for the most part. He's been doing a lot better. So like you only can play the teams on your schedule, and they're winning the game that they're supposed to win. They're 4-2 now. So I think it's not this week, but next week when the Bears play the Commanders. I'm excited to watch that one.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's
be good.
tricky.
You got anything else, Ezra?
Oh no, I just wanted to go back to the Bears because the Bears do look a lot better than what we we was giving them credit for. Again, as Dad said, it could just be because of the opponents they've been facing. Even though they beat what we would consider a fairly good team, I think, but I think they're just record just bad because they just not putting it together.
Also, I want to point out they got DeAndre Swift moving. DeAndre Swift started like getting more touches, started looking better too. So that's a big help to take some of the pressure off of Caleb.
Right. They beat the Rams. It's probably their best win. Which, to be fair, the Rams are still 1-3. I think. No, hold on.
Yeah, but the Rams have Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua both out on IR. So it's like,
That's true. So you can say it's a lucky break, but I don't know. I I think he's playing a lot better than what he was in the beginning, which he is.
no doubt, no doubt about it.
And
He's
I'm
playing a
not
lot
saying the
better than he was
Bears
before.
are a contender because I'm not really. I don't trust that defense, but I think I just. I like it a little bit more, not more than the Commanders. I like it, but I like it a little bit more than what we seen from some of the other like Bo Nix and Drake May and Will Levis.
I don't know.
You don't like him better than Bo Nix?
I'm
You like
just
him
saying.
better than Bo
I
Nix?
don't know what bonus got
Nope.
going on.
He already fighting with the coach on the sideline. They just about the same age.
Oh, come on now. Bro, look, bro, I would. That's the only thing I would defend Bo Nix on. Yes, he's older than what we're used to because we have gotten used to people leaving after their second year in college. But the man is not that old. The man is 26.
No, he's not. It's just a joke. He's not as old as Cam Rising, who's going on his 8th year eligibility next year.
Right. But some people, I would look to somebody talk about things like, he's an old man. He's really old. He's 26. I said, he's 26.
He's not Brandon Whedon old. That's one thing. He's not Brandon Wheaton though.
I just want people to understand. I'm fine with the jokes, but y'all acting like this man elderly. Y'all acting like he's 35 in the NFL. He's not 35 in the NFL. He's 26.
No, he's not.
He's okay.
My thing is can you imagine like just switching topics to the Cam Rising thing? I want to talk about that for a quick second. He's getting a medical red shirt to be able to go play again next year. Can you imagine if you signed to Utah when he was at year 5 of his eligibility, thinking like, oh yeah, Cam Rising's gonna be out of here. It's gonna be my time to shine, and then just like, man, I'm just hitting the transfer portal. This guy ain't never leaving.
But how is that possible? Because is he wait? Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt like all through the beginning of the season.
I didn't know he was hurt all through the beginning of the season.
Because he got hurt last year and it carried over to this year.
Okay, I will say that the NCAA is they gonna have to fix because they did this themselves when they did the COVID stuff, and I understood the COVID one because they were like, okay, this is not real football. We want people to play well football. We also want that money because we haven't been able to get that money for 2 years. So if we can keep these players in just a bit longer, that's fine. And I understood that. I got that. But they really got to revisit this red shirt and rule and things like that because it's a problem. It's a terrible problem right now. And they got to get a hold of it, just like how they supposed to be getting a hold of the transfer portal. But I think that's gotten too far out of control for them, and nobody can control that now.
They're gonna lessen the time you're able to be in a transfer portal. What they said.
That's what they said, but I don't know because at that point, once you feel like the team has betrayed you, right? I feel like what you will immediately do is you be like, oh, it's exactly what's kind of going on at Alabama. So when their defensive ends is upset because he's not getting play time in this new system they got going on. I could get that. So what he's doing is because he's only played in 3 games, he redshirted for the rest of the year and put himself in the transfer portal to leave. And everybody was like, "Well, he's quitting on the team and things like that." It's like, is he quitting on the team? Is it this? And now you starting to hear all the reports about Dalen DeBoer or Kalen DeBoer is a horrible coach. The Alabama fans are just mad because they lost to Vanderbilt. Understandable. You should have lost to Vanderbilt. It'd be okay. Y'all get over it. Um,
The same thing happened to USC with Bear Alexander, our best defensive lineman. Um, the system that the defense coordinator we brought in wasn't fitting his style. He wasn't playing as much, so that he said, "Forget it. I'm going to red shirt and I'm transfer in the transfer portal."
right.
So
But the thing about once you're in that transfer portal, that means that anybody's allowed to get in contact with you. Correct. So I think that's not, it just reminds me of the what's it called in the NFL and the NBA colluding the colluding rule.
oh the not collusion, it's tampering.
Tampering. It sounds like tampering to me. It sounds
Yeah,
like a lot
but
tampering.
it's legal tampering though.
Mm.
What you got, Randall?
Oh, I think OJ was keep on going. My fault.
I'm done.
Um, pretty much is this. College need to change almost everything because the NIL deals pretty much screwed up pretty much everything. That's why we all can agree, especially me and LJ. We all can agree that's part of the reason why Nick Saban retired was because of that.
100%.
It was 100% right. He retired.
He got sick and tired of that. Transfer portal most definitely need to be fixed because just this because you can also saying that's tampering as well. Because let's say a star player, something happened to the star player, and he just got pissed off at the whole team. He could be like, "Yeah, screw this. I'm finna transfer somewhere else," and he could just sit out for the rest of the year. So you can say that's somewhat tampering if you want to be that petty. But college in general they just need to figure out what they need to do because at first they was complaining about the NIL deals, how the schools are making billions of dollars off the kids, and they fought it to where now they can make now the kids can make money, get sponsorships, all that stuff for their name instead of school. And now some people found a loophole in the NIL deals to where now they making more than the damn school itself. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta
You
figure
must go
something.
to a small school. Ain't no way you making more NIL money than like, for example, going to like USC
Yeah, I ain't
or
you know
Auburn.
I ain't talking about those type of schools.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So okay, I'm gonna say this though. How bad it was for college players for not getting paid where they should have been getting paid. There needed to be this overcorrection to
Yeah,
where everybody's now getting monstrally paid for a little while now, like just to show like, hey, get the players paid and stuff like that. Like, let's do some of this, and then now now that we're overcorrecting, it's probably gonna be like this for like another 2 years probably, and then they'll finally find a way in the middle to do this.
yeah, because I think
You know, to be able to do this.
cause I forgot who's the highest one. Is either
Because
Shador. Go ahead, Dan.
because players should be able to get sponsorships. They should be able to get sponsorships, but there needs to be a cap on what the team pays. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I think
Yeah,
I think you can't pay more than 3 million. I don't think you can pay more than 3 million.
Yeah, there should be a cap on the team pays. Now, if like say like let's say for example, LJ is going to UAB. You know what I'm saying? And they offer him like 300,000 to play there. But like they say, hey, but you got this we got this local store over here that's willing to pay you another 100,000 for you to be a sponsor there. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's avenues around it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, you players should be allowed to be getting sponsors for their name, image, and likeness. They should be able to do that's what NIL is for. But like the schools itself need to have a cap on what they can spend, and that's
yeah,
where I think they're going to come to an agreement on that. Is that the schools get a cap on what they can spend to get a player?
yeah. I agree. Cause them kids they making money. Cause I think the highest
And I just
NIL.
want to say UAB is definitely not paying no football players $3,000 to come in there and play, especially with that coach they got, that horrible coach.
After they just brought it back a couple years too.
I would just throw out an example.
But yeah, the NIL deals and all that stuff. They need to go back to the drawing board and figure that out. But also, since we talking about college football, Colorado they 4-2. They better than last year. Which I thoughts on that?
They probably not winning another game.
No, you don't think they're gonna win another game?
Their receiving court is gone.
Well, hold on.
Travis
Trav,
Hunter
If
hurt.
it's a how,
he's coming back.
Jordan,
Travis Hunter's coming back.
okay,
he's
I was
coming
gonna say
back.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get back on my ball again. He needs to pick a side. He's not playing
Yeah,
both
he don't
sides
need
in
to
the
be.
NFL.
He is too. He don't got no muscle or meat on his bones to
I
do
need
too.
him to pick a side.
Yeah.
Either he play DB or he play.
Receiver.
There you go. Pick a side, please, for the love of God.
If for his health, if he wants to stay in the game, longevity, he need to be receiver. If you
And
want,
honestly, they probably need him on defense, so play defense.
No, I think he's. To be honest, I think he can be a shutdown corner in the NFL. I think he can. To be honest, because like sometimes I've been watching him, I was like, but when he's man on man on someone, he's locked down right now. And granted, they're college players and stuff like that, but he's doing what he's supposed to do out there.
yeah. But he do need to sit down because he's wearing and tearing his body before he even touched the pros. You know what I'm saying? So he
And he really thinks he's going to be able to play two-way in the NFL.
Absolutely
I know
not.
It's not going to happen.
Absolutely not. Unless somehow he get a personal trainer that can add muscle on him like LeBron James and he get the physique like LeBron
Nobody
James.
in the NFL would allow him to play two ways anyway.
It's too much wear and tear. Way too much wear and tear
Yeah.
on players
And
for
like I
that. Like,
said,
there's no way.
Coach Prime should see that and be like, for the sake of your future in this sport.
Coach Prime wants him to win the Heisman. That's the thing.
But he
Coach
ain't though.
Prime is trying to win the Heisman. So
That
if
running
it wasn't for Alvin Gentry right now, Shadur not Shadur Sanders, but Travis Hunter would be up there
yeah.
like a lock right now.
I
But
don't. I don't think so.
because we got the Miami quarterback, I can't remember his name, who's doing
Cam
good.
Ward.
I need Miami to stop getting lucky, by the way. Like with these games, like
There has been some suspicions
I'm
that Cam
surprised
Newton with
they
them
rank as high as
games.
they is. Well, I'm not
somebody
surprised.
needs to investigate Miami because these last two games they won on some BS, you know.
No.
But
Damn,
But
man.
I don't think he. I don't have him in the top 5 for Heisman.
Who?
Anyway, if
Talking about Travis?
what's it called? Yeah.
Oh,
I
damn.
got Travis in the top 5.
I
I'm
have
gonna say
him top 5.
everybody got him as number 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people got him in the top 3.
If it wasn't for
crazy.
if it wasn't for the running back for Boise, they would have.
Genty.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Mine would be the running back from Boise, Cam Ward, Jalen Miro, uh, the quarterback from Texas.
Hold on, Mero after the last 2 games.
No, you can't. You pick Cam Ewers. Cam Ewers has missed 3 games.
He looked good though.
No, but he missed 3 games already. You can't have him in your top 5
okay.
right now.
So if he wins out and they win the SEC, you still wouldn't have him up there?
I would have him in my top 5 then, yes, but right now he can't be in your top 5.
I think right now he can be in your top 5. He looks way too good. He looks way too good. He looks like the best quarterback in the SEC right now.
He does. He looks. I'm not saying that Quentin Ewers does not look good, but what I'm saying is he missed 3 games already. Now, if he goes the rest of the season and kills it like he's going to do, first of all, he's not winning the Heisman. Let's just throw that out there. Alvin Gentry, unless Alvin Gentry slips on a banana peel, it's going to Gentry. Like.
I think we all agree that it's going to Gentry. I think we just have different people in our top 5. I just have Cam Ewers there. That's just me.
Yeah, that running back from Boise, he gonna break that record. I'm just putting it out there.
He's doing a lot of that stuff in the first half. Like, it's crazy.
And then he would have been even higher on the rush, but I think they sat him out the second half, one game.
Not this game, but the game before, he sat out the whole second half.
Yeah.
He already had 200 yards rushing, though. So what do you want more to do? Like just.
If he wanted to break the record, but now he gonna win it because he on pace to break the record, so he most definitely gonna win.
The only thing I have against Gentry, the only thing. Hold on, I want to read this out to y'all. If I can find it. All right, here we go. So, they've played Georgia Southern.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to Oregon, Portland State, Washington State, Utah State, Hawaii.
Well, they're in the Mountain West.
I know.
Like-
That's what I'm getting at. It's a bad division. Now, he went off. I think he had a really good game, if I don't remember correctly. Again, yeah, he had 25 carries, 3 touchdowns, 192 yards against Oregon. That's pretty good
Yeah,
against Oregon.
you know, and they should have beat Oregon. They had Oregon beat.
And they did.
Like-
It was 37-34. I'm just saying, he's not facing major competition, but he's doing well enough where it's like it doesn't matter because he's blowing them out the water with his running.
Right, because a lot of times you can say like, well, he's playing weaker teams, but he's like doing exceptional against weaker teams. You know what I'm saying? And like, so it's like, you know, like, and that Oregon game is key for him because the Oregon game, Dayton ran for 200 on him. You know what I'm saying? So like,
But I
Gentry-
just want to put that out there because I'm looking, and they really don't face nobody else the rest of the season. So I'm just putting that out there because I think they make it to the playoffs. I think they win the division. They make it to the playoffs. If they get into the playoffs and face a team like Texas, a team like Oregon again, a team like Ohio State, I don't know how well they do.
Jet still gets a $150 at least.
I'm not sure who's the best run defense in the college right now. But I would like to see that happen because if he could get through the best run defense in the country, it probably might be Texas. It might be Texas. But if he can get through the best run defense in the country, I think you have to give it to him then. But I don't even think that the Heisman would be given to him before then. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah. Long story short, he's getting the Heisman. I don't have. I probably have him. I have him in my top 10. I probably have him 6. What's him call it? Travis Hunter is probably 6 for me, but I just don't have him up there with now because I'm a firm believer that he really should not be playing both ways. I think he can win Heisman on the defensive side of the ball. That's how good he is on the defensive side of the ball. I just think he's just going to end up hurting himself, and it's going to be over with. And I just don't trust him. I really don't.
I don't blame you, LJ. But to change subject, Bronny just did an interview saying that he lost all confidence, and everybody's comparing him to Bryce Young. How y'all feel about that?
Why did he lose confidence for?
Just his
Who gave him a microphone?
Damn, Dad. Damn. But I'm pretty sure because I think he only scored maybe 2 points out of the whole preseason.
He watching too many.
I think, but yeah, he said I need to build my confidence. I'm a practice player with no confidence, and everybody in the comments saying that he's another Bryce Young because Bryce Young told like an interview or something.
You can't compare it because Bryce Young was the #1 pick in the league.
They're
about?
not comparing him. They saying that he getting the Bryce Young treatment to where he's saying that he lost his confidence. Because Bryce Young told a reporter that he lost his confidence and he needed to get it back.
He's paid for Carolina.
He is playing for Carolina. That's very true.
So,
I mean, I just said it multiple times. As soon as he leaves Carolina, watch him just go crazy.
and he needs to because they ain't finna. He ain't gonna start no more. Cause I forgot his name. Even though they losing games, the QB that they got now.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah, at least he's doing a little bit better than Bryce Young. So I believe Bryce Young, he ain't gonna start.
Trade him
I'll
to the
tell you
Jets
what,
and
I
let
take-
him learn from Aaron Rodgers. Just learn football from Aaron Rodgers. Don't learn nothing else from him because.
But you
that'd be
just
crazy.
said Aaron Rodgers was garbage though.
No. I said he was washed.
With that too, yeah.
I said there's a difference. He's never been garbage. He's just old now. That's it.
Now he need to be.
I know. There's a few QBs I would take Bryce Young over in the NFL right now. I can tell you that right now. I take Bryce Young. Just name 2 off the top of my head. I take Bryce Young over Will Levis. I would take Bryce Young over Deshaun Watson. Those are the 2.
I think you take the guy off the street over Deshaun Watson.
Now let's time out. Let's talk. Let's time out. Let's talk about that. I'm glad Dad brought that up. He needed to be fined. He needed to get kicked out the NFL. Cause why on earth you gonna give up on your team during the game, walk off, and don't play, knowing damn well y'all could have at least won the game? Dad, talk to me. You the OG in this. What will you do if your starter QB walk off? And
See,
disobey
I remember
orders?
watching it because it was against us. It was against us, and it was 4th down, and something happened to where Deshaun Watson was like, "We need to score to go for the field goal or something like that," and the coach wanted to go for it, but Deshaun walked off because it was like miscommunication or something like that. I'm not gonna blame all that on Deshaun, but Deshaun is just not competitive right now, and it's funny because I was watching on Sunday. I was like, man, free my man Amari Cooper, man. Get him out of here. And today he got traded to Buffalo, so I was happy about that. But, yeah, man. Unfortunately, he's under like a big microscope now, whatever he does. So it's just wild. Like he can't get away with nothing. He can't even like get upset at a player if people scrutinize him or something like that. So and he's playing garbage. He like in all honesty, ownership need to just bench him and put Jameson. Like what is going on to where Jameson can't get on the field? Like it's
Jameis
so
stupid.
wild to me.
I'm sorry. I watched Jameis on the Saints. He has some good plays, but I don't trust that man to
I ain't
save
gonna
me.
lie. I think James is getting blacklisted from the NFL. I'm just gonna keep
Me
it real
too. I think
because
so
he
too.
he was doing good in the Saints until he got injured. Once he got injured, they
Never
just
saw the field again.
never saw the field again.
Okay, so my question to that is: we know what he did at Florida State. We know what he kind of did when he first got drafted. Did he do something that they are covering up? And they
No, I just think that because James comes off as a really humble guy. Like you see everyone, he talks to everybody. Everybody loves James. I think that I think the last play of like the Saints season last year when they gave Jamal Williams that touchdown rubbed everybody the wrong way.
like the owners.
The owners and like so a lot of the coaches got rubbed the wrong way with that. Because it was James who could have said like, "Hey, anybody got a problem with us giving this guy a touchdown who's been blocking for us all this time, like sacrificing all of his talent for us this season." So like, I was with James on that, but he's um, he's definitely a player's guy, and like every I just don't think like all these coaches rock with him like that, and it's weird because I think that, like if you put Jameson right now, the Browns could be not like a not like a winning team, but they'd be at least like respectable.
I don't. I can see the owners being mad. I can definitely see the owners being mad at that because now they have to pay him more money. That's understandable. I can't understand why coach would be mad at that. Like you're mad that he didn't listen to your play, whatever, whatever. You know. But at the end of the day, he's like, if it makes him happy and it makes him want to stay on my team, yeah, do that. I don't care. It's just I'm gonna look angry at you because the owners ain't gonna be happy about it. So it's kind of like, hey, you shouldn't have did that, but I'm glad you did that. If I was a coach, that's how I'd be like, you shouldn't have did that. Yeah, you should have did that, right? That's the type of thing I'm thinking of. It's like I'm to your face. I'm gonna say that was bad. You should always listen to my play call when we not in front of nobody or when the owner's gone. Good job. Glad you got him his touchdown. Right? That's how it probably should have went. But who knows? Some coaches are real control freaks. So
He's like to me, he's like another Cam Newton, where he got a mouth on him, and Cam Newton wants it done his way, but
wait,
he
did
had
you say he was humble though?
No, no, it's opposite spectrums between Cam Newton and him.
Right.
He may be like a figure in like the people love him. But people love Cam for a different reason. People love Cam because he's confident. He loves what he's doing. Like he'll tell you how it is. James Wilson will pray for you, type of stuff. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
it's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? So
But I still somehow I think he getting blacklisted because he can play. Why he's not playing like Dad said that I don't know, but yeah, he was balling in New Orleans until he got injured, and then once he got injured, like Dad said, he was ghost. And I ain't see him touch the field after he got injured.
I was screaming like, why isn't James playing?
Right.
Like what is going on?
Well, you are paying him. How much they paying Deshaun Watson? Like 24 million.
I'll
Like,
tell you, Deshaun Watson. If they cut Deshaun Watson today, they will have to have 100 something million in dead money on the cap. And that just cripples your team right there. Deshaun Watson's contract is literally crippling the team right now.
I
honestly, I would go to the NFL and be like, this man has done so much. There has to be a way to get out of this contract.
They really need
At first, his contract was a little bit controversial because he was still in
A
court.
little bit. What
The-
the
A
the
little.
highest paid quarterback
I
for
was-
like a second?
No,
and he didn't play for 2 years.
I'm talking about no. Around that time, you remember he was still going in court because of allegedly doing, and everybody didn't want him to be in the league until that was over. But Cleveland, like, yeah, screw that. We finna offer him, like Dad said, the highest at the time, and everybody was on Cleveland Browns be like, so why are y'all giving him this much money knowing what he got going on? Cleveland like, yeah, screw that, we don't care. And I think that's the reason why.
And you know
They
what?
gave him way too much guaranteed.
Right. And you know what? If he was playing like how he was playing when he was with the Texans, nobody would have a problem. The Browns would not have a problem with it. But he's playing like he's hot garbage, so everybody has a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the problem.
I mean, you get somebody a big contract, you expect them to have big plays for you.
Right.
He ain't lying. But what? I'm with that. I just give Jameson a try. That's all. Cause I'm with him, even though they beat us in college football. But I respect him. He got a good spirit. He just love the game of football, and like Dad said, he will pray for you, and he got a good spirit. I just want him to get a second chance. And I feel like right now the NFL is kind of blackballing. I don't think if it's not the NFL, the coaching staff of certain NFL teams are blacklisted to where he ain't playing because he was doing amazing. I won't say amazing, but he was doing good at in New Orleans to where they were like, all right, this is kind of like how I forgot the QB name. Drew Brees. It was like how Drew Brees, but he wasn't exactly like Drew Brees, but he was getting close. Sadly, he got hurt. Then after that, nowhere to be found. Some similar to Julio Jones. Julio Jones got injured, and ain't no tell what happened to him. Then all of a sudden he came back. Go ahead.
No, that's Kevin Britt, right? No, Julio Jones was the one who betted on his games, right?
No, Julio Jones just stayed getting injured.
Yeah, that was Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I knew it was an Alabama.
Yeah, I was say Julio Jones never not. He always got injured at the worst possible time, and then he come back do good in certain games to get injured again.
Well, that's different though, because what that is that he has a history of being injured.
Yeah.
So people aren't going to want to pay you that money or want to play you if they know you're going to eventually get injured in the season.
Right.
He getting the Derrick Rose treatment. Who would have been an amazing wide receiver, but kept on getting injured.
Derrick Rose?
No, I'm saying he getting the Derrick Rose treatment. How Derrick Rose was good until he got injured.
But what's Derrick Rose to do with the wide receiver position?
How you phrased it, it sounded like you said Derrick Rose was a wide receiver who got injured.
No.
Yeah, like what?
No, I'm just saying, Julio Jones is getting the Derrick Rose treatment. He was good when he came in, and then once he got injured, he started going downhill after that. That's what I'm trying to say.
You never cease to amaze me, Randall.
That's what I'm trying to say. If I said it wrong, my fault. But yeah, he was good when he came in, and then sadly due to injuries, he's where he at now, to the point where he ain't getting he barely get playtime, and he jumping from team, and now so. But we just got wait to see. All I know is my Lions are doing good. I love Dan Campbell.
Hold on. Time out. No.
What?
No.
What?
No. Stick with your Broncos.
I'm not sticking with
your Broncos.
To be fair, Dad, me and Randall did give up on the Broncos when they traded or got Bo Nix. We said
you got it. You got to stick it out at least one more year. Then you can fill out the application. Yeah,
I pre-filled it out. When the draft pick came in, I sent it in because I already knew it was good.
All I know is the Broncos, once they got they ain't no tell. I don't know if they told the full story or not. What happened between Russell Wilson and the Broncos? I don't know if we ever gonna get the truth. All I know is after that, I was like, I was debating, and then they got the new coach, and how I already knew how he was cherry picking his QBs when he was at the Saints. I was like, I don't think I'm feeling the new Broncos, and then Bo Nix made it worse. And then, like I said, they did a documentary on Dan Campbell on HBO, how he trying to rebuild the Lions, and how they went from garbage to where they at now. And when he did that speech at the end of the documentary, I was like, I love Dan Campbell for that. So I'm with Dan Campbell. I was with Miami too because of the coach, but I don't know what they got going on right now. So I'm sticking to
I'm sticking to
Detroit.
What they got going I'm not like that. I could care less about that. As soon as Bo Nix got drafted, I knew where the team was going, so I didn't need to know no more. So,
You gotta believe in Bo.
I ain't believing in nothing Bo Nix.
okay, in the podcast.
I did all my believing when he was in Auburn. Look what happened. He abandoned us and started balling out of Oregon.
In the podcast.
He went on ESPN like he a goddamn 5-star champion. I don't know. Man was on ESPN talk about college QBs that beat him. How the hell you go on ESPN and talk about QB? He was talking about Bryce Young, and Bryce Young, I don't even think they even play Alabama. All I know is Bryce Young had way better stats than you. So how the hell you want on ESPN with a suit and tie to talk about Bryce Young and what he need to fix after he beat you for the Heisman?
As I said, I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? See, Dad got me started. But Dad, what you got to say so we go ahead and go to sleep, man?
All right. Shout out to everybody who's listening to the podcast. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. I also want to go out to say that USC's defense is still terrible, but it's not as bad as last year. I just want to throw that little tidbit out there.
Eljo, what you got?
Thanks for listening. We'll be back with another one. Auburn's still bad. Alabama going to lose to Tennessee, and Vanderbilt might beat Texas. So
Oh, what's Tennessee record? Ain't they right?
4-1.
They right
Ranked
then?
9.
Oh,
9.
no.
Yeah, they're ranked.
Oh, excuse me.
It's number 4 versus number 9. Which I don't know how they're number 4.
Because
I have no idea how Alabama's number 4.
Alabama number 4?
Uh-huh.
How the heck they
Because they still have their Alabama bias.
Yeah. They should be lower than that because they lost to Vanderbilt out of everybody. So how the hell you rank number 4 beats me?
Actually it's 7. They 7.
Oh, I'm about to say. I was like, how the hell they 4? I'm about
They
to
were
say.
4 last week.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I was like, that ain't made no sense. You lost to an unranked Vanderbilt team. You still number 4.
No, they were 4 last week. The week they lost to Vanderbilt, and then they almost lost to South Carolina last week.
So what's their rank now? They 9?
7.
7? Yeah, they should have been 9. I would have gave them 9. Top 10 for sure, but I would have gave them 9. But dang, I lost my train of thought. Auburn, at least we better than Florida State. I don't know what they got going on.
Honestly, I don't know if we are. I'm just being totally honest.
I mean, a Rec can tell us otherwise, but that's all I gotta say. At least we better than Florida State. They went from rank to wherever they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. But some good news. Hopefully, we did flip a 5-star QB that was going to Notre Dame. So we'll see how that goes. Dad, you know who I'm talking about?
I heard about it, but
You don't know nothing about him?
I don't know his name or nothing like that, but I heard about it.
Okay.
I saw the see what good for Auburn.
No,
Good for Auburn.
what needs to happen. I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen.
Uh-oh.
Because if we don't get nobody to come throw this ball to these freshmen we got coming in, because we got some freshman wide receivers coming in we have one right now. We have 2. But we got some more coming in. If we don't get somebody to come throw this goddamn ball to them, they're going to lose.
Apparently we got one. He's the
No,
I forgot what he was.
We go get the 5-star that was at Oklahoma that they decided to bench for this other guy. We either go get him or we go get the best transfer portal quarterback that's in the transfer portal when it happens, which might be that UNLV guy. So either get him or the 5-star from Oklahoma and call it a day. Okay? That's literally, if I was Hugh Freeze, I'll be working on that freshman from Oklahoma.
To be honest with you, that's the only Auburn fault. I mean, that's the only thing Auburn for the past years. That's all we need is a QB.
Yes.
That's all we need. If we just get a good QB, we will literally be contenders.
I don't even need. I don't want a QB who can run. I don't want a QB who can scramble. I just want a QB
Who can
who
throw the
can hit
ball?
somebody down the field. That's it.
We need a QB who could throw the ball, is good under pressure when the line collapses. If
And not throw it to the other to the opponents.
that too. But we just need it.
You had a first round pick.
Who you talking about? I know.
Bo
Don't.
Nix.
Here you go.
Bo Nix was a first round pick at QB. Was he not?
No, because he wasn't for Auburn, for Oregon.
He's
So.
for Oregon, and we can argue that Oregon got the best QB coaches in the nation.
I as though he won the first round.
He went in the first round, and under the school it said Oregon. When it goes on to the TV, it says where did he go to school at? It says Oregon.
So,
I
but
don't see no Auburn there.
I remember when he got drafted, they showed Auburn highlights too.
All I'm saying is that Joker.
Yeah, because he been in the goddamn
That
football
Joker
for 500
ran
years.
away from the SEC like a little crybaby because he knew he couldn't do nothing in SEC. So he went over there to Oregon because he know Oregon at the time wasn't competitive, and he had amazing teammates to back up his throwing skills. On top of the QB coaches over there, on top of Nike giving them money to help their players achieve greatness.
I don't know about that last
No,
one.
no. Nike,
pretty
no,
sure Nike does.
Nike did give them money for
Right,
Yeah.
but doesn't Nike give a lot of people money?
no,
No, they sponsor Oregon like specifically,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they are in Oregon.
yeah, I was gonna say Nike
Oh,
only, they
okay.
give,
Gotcha.
like their whole training facility is built from Nike. Like Nike legit built that whole entire football thing.
I did. I don't think I ever really knew that.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the Arkansas or Arkansas and Walmart.
that's why I said he had the best QB coaches of all time because anything he want, they could go to Nike and Nike get him money for it. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, good for him. At least he got first round like Dad said. But we just I don't know what to say. But at the end of the day, Auburn's still better than Florida State. But my name is Randall.
I can't let you in on that because I'm not sure. If it's
You
true.
ain't sure? Hey, I'm not sure either. We just need some type of W and at least the records. I don't know, cause they went from ranked to now where they at. We was never ranked, and we doing better now. But we'll see. And we almost beat Georgia. I don't know what happened. We fumbled that play, but we almost beat Georgia. We should have beat Georgia, but that's neither here nor there. We should have beat most of the teams that we lost to be honest with you. But I'm just rambling at this point. Other than that, like Dad said, appreciate y'all for listening. Y'all love these sports episodes because y'all blowing them up on YouTube. I think we got like double views for the past 2 of them that we did. So y'all loving them. We're gonna keep on pushing them out for y'all. So I'm glad y'all enjoy these sports talks and stuff like this. But other than that, man, my name is Randall. With me, as always, my boy LJ and the OG Dad himself, man. And together, we go by the name of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. Hopefully, y'all guys enjoyed this week's episode, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.